Guys, I'm in the drive-through Starbucks, my go-to. I think I come to Starbucks probably 4 days out of the week. Not good. But I usually drink ice water and get the little egg whites. It's not always coffee. Okay. What I keep feeling here, this is just intuition, gut hits, not a deep read, but I am going to share my intuition while I'm waiting. There's like 6 cars ahead of me. Keir Starmer has completely ruined any type of relationship with President Trump. Whether you like Trump or you hate Trump, that's not for me to decide. I told you he's a disruptor, brought here for that. Maybe Keir Starmer is for different reasons. I said that before in my videos. He has ruined any type of friendship with the United States. He has. It's over. It's over for Keir Starmer. I keep hearing it's over. It's over. Another thing that worries me, I do see European troops pulled into this in some way. Okay? I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm not being shown how. But I do see British troops, at least one fleet, could be a fleet of British troops. And then I'm getting something with maybe some French troops, because you see Macron was caught on the recording. Macron is an ass kisser. He's going to back away from Keir Starmer. I have said that so many times in my videos. Remember, I said that Keir and Emmanuel Macron would lose their friendship. Slowly, Macron would back away from Keir Starmer for whatever reason. Well, this is the reason. Even though even though Emmanuel doesn't want to get in this, he's just as bad. He's just as bad, but he's smarter than Keir. He's going to back away from Keir Starmer. You're going to see that. You're not going to see a strong connection between the two of them now, because Emmanuel's caught on the recording talking to Starmer about the strikes, and Keir Starmer's like, we're not involved, we didn't do it. Man, the things he will do to keep the Green Party out, even though the Green Party, to me, in my opinion, is just as bad, if not darker, than what you already have there. France will kiss Trump's ass. You're going to see it. That's what I'm being shown. It's what I keep seeing in my third eye. It's like insight there. He is going to kiss Trump's ass, and he may send troops over, some troops over or something to support it, because he doesn't want to get on Trump's bad side. But then you're going to see Keir maybe doing that, trying to do it. And what I worry about is he's not going to protect his British troops. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. He's not going to be able to protect them in some way. This really pisses me off. You know, I had to actually step away after I made my video earlier and was watching these clips and just take a breather, because I know where this is going. But the thing is, even though Keir Starmer is willing, okay, he's willing to sell out his own people just to gain a vote, or so he doesn't lose a vote from the Green Party with the Muslim community. What he doesn't understand is it's too late. He's already made enemies with 47. And that's the whole purpose of 47 being in power, is to shake shit up, to be the disruptor. And many people will disagree with me, and that's fine. There's a lot of things that Trump does I don't like, especially when it comes to, you know, splitting. I'm not going to get into all of it, but there are some immigration policies I don't agree on, but there are also some I do agree on. Keir has disrupted this man now. Trump is not going to be Keir Starmer's friend ever again. It's done. It's over. It's done. Because Keir would not allow American troops to launch on that island over there that Britain holds or owns, or the UK owns, whatever. The one that Keir was trying to sell or get rid of. And there's no making up for that. Trump is, held to the no. So I worry, because Keir is going to try to do something at the last minute, and maybe it's going to be sending his troops out, and I just don't see them being protected. I don't see them having the protection that the other groups have. I don't know how to, I'm not sure exactly how to, how I'm getting this, but it's coming in like that, right? I know I said something in my video a couple of months ago that Kier would cause something, some type of huge scandal he'd never be able to recover from, and this is it. And that Trump was going to put the nail in the coffin, and I think Trump, at this point, trying to dismantle what's already going on. But I can't speak on the Greens or anything else. I want to tell you something. The lady I mentioned, Kimmy, she's amazing. Kimmy and Rupert. This man and Kimmy, you know, the amazing lady over there in the UK who speaks out and tears into Keir's ass. Those two people are going to be prominent in some way. They're going to help clean up the UK. They are going to help clean up the UK. I don't know how, but Mr. Lowe, Rupert Lowe, there we go. But they were very important. They're very important to what Keir is trying to do. I think Trump might be, I don't want to say he's your savior, no, but he might be able to dismantle that particular organization. But what's really sad about all this is you have more than one dark organization in the UK. You see all this darkness, the swamps, the deep swamps. Where does it start? It originated from the UK or Europe years ago, centuries ago. And over time, it's just evolved and spread out into other countries like America. You know, America's #2 hotspot for the swamps. Now, keep in mind, there's good and bad in every organization. I believe that. I do. But Keir Starmer, just putting the clips together, and these are clips that were sent to me, tells me everything I need to know without even doing a reading. I don't even want to know if I went in there what he's thinking. But he's willing to sacrifice the people of the UK so he doesn't lose a freaking vote to the Greens. And the Greens are just as fucking dark. And I said it. But Keir will sacrifice his own people. Not to mention the population. And I'm not being funny in any way like that. What I mean is, there's good and bad in every race, every culture, every nationality. But the UK is overly populated. The immigration has spun out of control. And I'm just going to say it. I had to pause in order. And roll up my window for a second. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And I don't even know if I'm going to upload this. Depends on the sound quality. Because I'm in the process of upgrading my phone. I'm using an iPhone 12, guys, okay? Do you know how old? I've had this phone for 4 years. 4 years. I'm going to upgrade it in the next 2 or 3 days and get a new phone. Because the sound quality is from the phone. I know it's not good. But I don't have a choice. I can't always be on the computer. And I'm rarely able to be on the computer because of my living situation. But yeah. These two people, Mr. Lowe and Miss Kimmy, are going to be speakers. They're going to be the new age, the new voices for in some type of political stance for the UK. I'm not saying that they're going to be prime ministers, but they're going to play a crucial role. They are. I think Farage is there in the background, but I don't see him being prime minister, guys. I don't see that. He might know someone or support another person that's, I don't know if you could say the reform or the conservative. I don't know who's going to get it, guys, at this point. I don't even want to say, like, I don't want to speculate. My mind is everywhere else. And I will say this. The Labour Party will try to hold on until like 2027, 2028. They will try to hold on. So let's just say something happens to Keir Starmer by June 2026, which is what the astrology was pointing at. That's what I was saying. I said December 2025. The second window would be June, July of 2026. Let's say if he's still in power, he'll be in power throughout 2027, most likely. But if he does lose power, there's going to be, and please don't get mad at me. I don't sugarcoat it. I see maybe another person in the Labor Party stepping in, just like you would see here in the United States. Something happens to Trump before his term is over, you have J.D. Vance. It's like that. All right, guys, I've got to pay for my order, and we'll see what happens. I may not upload this.